Good afternoon and welcome back to the International Espoo Goalball Cup 2021. We have had such a fantastic morning already here in the Sport Hall Tapiola. And long may that continue off the back of a frenetic Finland 9-8 victory over Greece. We have a fixture between Spain and Montenegro. Both sides have been in action already today. Spain, they were out the blocks early to give Ukraine a bit of a scare. Ultimately, though, Ukraine, the side that topped the men's table, came good, defeating the Spaniards 10-2. Meanwhile, Montenegro, well, they were so close to being over the line against Greece, but in the final 90 seconds of that fixture, Greece turned it round. They were 4-3 down, they won 5-4. So Montenegro out with a point to prove. What they do have in their arsenal, though, is the tournament. And that scorer is Nikola Nikolic. Block is made by Marko Nikolic. He wears the number 2. Nikola Nikolic is in the number 4 for Montenegro. Ball over. Montenegro have it back. And Niko Nikolic, high ball called against him, so the opportunity to open the scoring, it's going to fall Spain's way. Dummy run from Juan Carlos Garcia, then dummy from Verdejo, and down the middle, Felix Vargas' effort is stopped. Nikola Nikolic atones for that early error. No mean feat defending a 9-meter wide goal by yourself, but he did it expertly on that occasion. Here comes Juan Carlos Garcia down the near side, and Marko Nikolic gathers.
Can we have silence up there? What is?
Nikolic down the centre. Save is made. And again. And the first goal is going to go the way of Montenegro. And who else but Nikola Nikolic? Spain 0, Montenegro 1. Mians Ramovic does well to prevent the ball over there. Nicolas Verdejo does well to prevent Nikolic doubling his tally. Marko Nikolic with a vicious effort there. It's well held by Vargas at centre, diving low to his right. And then he whips it down the centre of the court to the other end where Ramovic is waiting. And the number 6 will have the next attempt, and it's off the hip of Verdejo and over the bar. May have just drifted wide, in fact, but all that matters was there was an important intervention from Spain's number 8. Marko Nikolic goes down the near side and block off the chest of Garcia. Nikolic bounces one. Verdejo is ready and waiting behind it. And get it away. Garcia down the near side, well held by the outstretched arms of Marko Nikolic.
Yes!
Now, Nikolic down the far side, Verdejo is behind it. Vargas collects just in front of the 6-metre line and then lashes one diagonally. It's saved by Marko Nikolic on the left side of the Montenegrin formation. His return palmed away and blocked out by Vargas, diving low to his right. Up steps Garcia. Oh, and it's awkward, it gets away from Ramovic, it's blocked out. Verdejo down the near side, off the thighs of Marko Nikolic. And Marko Nikolic extends his own tally. He's up to 5 for the tournament. So 4 more games to come here from the Sport Hall Tapiola. Following this one between Spain and Montenegro, we have Russia versus Ukraine at 4 o'clock local time. That will be followed by our first semi-final of the weekend. We have 2 semi-finals today, both in the women's half of the competition. For the final game of the day here, when Spain are back on court to take on Finland. Here comes Verdejo. Seeking the bottom right corner of Montenegro's net. Narrowly off target. And Nikola hands the ball to Marko, and Marko Nikolic down the near side. Throws straight down the throat of Juan Carlos Garcia. Returns on the diagonal, stopped at 3 meters by Ramovic, who wants to throw himself now. Save is made and return is good, but the block from Nikola Nikolic, half a metre in front of the goal line. Dummy run from Marco, Nikola releases and it's stopped by Nicolas Verdejo. And a good stop from Marco on this occasion. Ball over prevented by Ramovic. He pounces on top of it at 6 metres. Whip down the middle. Blocked out.
Right, please. Play.
Vargas. And it's beyond the reach of Marko Nikolic, but also beyond the outside of the post and wide. Spinning effort. Ball bobbles down the centre of the court. Felix Vargas behind it, gives it to Juan Carlos Garcia. And bowls it right-handed from a wide right position. It's on the diagonal, it's stopped. Now with Nikola Nikolic, who runs his hand across the top of the crossbar and drifts to the left side of the court to play the diagonal ball. High ball called though. Second time Nikola Nikolic has been penalised in this fixture. Made the save first time round. Can he do the same again? Nicolas Verdejo steps left of centre. Will he throw diagonally or straight ahead of him? He goes diagonally. Spain onto the score sheet. Spain 1, Montenegro 2. Confirmation of the women's semi-finals. At 5 o'clock it will be first placed Ukraine taking on fourth placed Germany. And at 6 o'clock local time, second place Finland do battle once more with Greece. The goggles not clean from the head of Nicolas Verdejo there. 5 minutes left to play in the opening half of this one. Spain so far holding the tournament's top scorer and punishing him for his errors as well. Just one goal separates the side. Ball with Felix Vargas. Save made by Marko Nikolic. Sets back to the goal line. Right-handed effort held by Vargas, diving low to his right. Juan Carlos Garcia was sweeping low to the left behind him. And the stop made by Vargas. He steps just left of centre. It's off the hips of Nikolic on the right hand side. Timeout called by Montenegro. So this is the first time this tournament has been held. So a reminder on how the semi-finals will be decided in the men's half of the competition. So there will be a placing game for 5th and 6th between the sides 5th and 6th in the table. Then it's the bronze medal game between 3rd and 4th. And the men's final for the gold between the sides that finish 1st and 2nd in the table. Montenegro restore a 2-goal lead. Nikola Nikolic on the diagonal. Spain can't get the immediate reply. 4 minutes left to play in the opening half. Ball with Verdejo. He drifts towards the centre, still a little to the left as he bounces one down the middle of the court. Ramovic comfortably behind it. Garcia. Unconventional, but a save with the top of the shoulder from Ramovic. The way he threw that looked entirely intentional. That is confidence. Vargas. This time it's through the legs of Ramovic, but Marko Nikolic is right behind him. Ball over prevented by Vargas. That was really good play. Vargas with another block at the centre.
One piece. Wait. One piece. Wait.
The ball squirms under the body of Vramovic. He leaves it to Nikola Nikolic to return. And it's just weaseled through the legs of Nicolas Verdejo. 4-1 to Montenegro as we approach the interval. Nikolic's tally keeps on climbing.
One piece. Wait. Out.
A win in this game would lift Montenegro. from 5th place in the table. Let's lift them up to 3rd spot. Quick bit of return fire from each side. Marko Nikolic hands it over to Nikola. Nikola from wide right. Hits it in the court. It's off the chest, blocked out by Verdejo. And up steps Verdejo on the diagonal. It's smothered by the armpit of Marko Nikolic. That one is just off target. Vargas, quick step, releases down the middle, stop is made by Vramovic. That is half time. 3 goals separate the sides. And Spain with work to do. We'll be back momentarily for more from the International Espoo Goalball Cup 2021. And the equipment checks all but done here. Just Nikola Nikolic left. And he's all good to continue. So, Spain are going to start with the possession. They are 3 goals behind their counterparts. Currently rooted to the bottom of the table. That can't change even with a victory.
Montenegro on my right. Score is Spain 1, Montenegro 4. Half-time substitution, Spain out number 7, in number 1. Spain will start with the ball. What is center?
And that is a good signal of intent. Ball over. Really vicious attempt from Felix Vargas, but that is what Spain need at this point. Some venom in the throw. Goes like for like. And with his second attempt of the second period, but this time Marko Nikolic is right behind it. His throw squashed by Juan Carlos Garcia. Off target with the reply. It's off the feet of Vargas, but right there next to him to deal with it was Nicolas Verdejo. Lashes it on the diagonal, out on the near side of the court. Montenegro's ball. And Montenegro's goal, Marko Nikolic makes it 5. Ball over.
What is? Wait.
Spain go again. Nicolas Verdejo. It's off the shins of Nikola Nikolic. And away. Dummy run from Marko. Nikola releases from out wide. Into the back of the net. Spain 1, Montenegro 6. This one is getting away from the Spanish side now.
What is? Wait.
Dummy run from Vargas, and it did give Ramovic pause for thought. It started moving to his left and quickly backtracked once he realised it was a dummy. Down the near side and just blocked out by Juan Carlos Garcia. That was not far away from Marko Nikolic.
What is? Wait.
That's Nikola Nikolic from wide right. It's off the palms of Vargas. Again, that defensive unit, all important. Garcia was moving to his left. Made a good stop for doing so. Blocked out on the near side by Montenegro. Ball with Marko Nikolic now. It's bouncing and it's off the legs and stopped at 3 meters by Vargas. Vargas has 6 goals coming into this game. He is Spain's top scorer. Timeout called by Carlos Estrani. Nine minutes left on the clock. 5 goals separate the sides, and Ramovic has the next attempt for Montenegro. It's stopped by Vargas. Hands it over to Verdejo on his left. Verdejo It's wide left before bouncing one diagonally. It drifts back to centre and it's dealt with by Ramovic. First off his hip, then into his hands. He gives it to Nikola Nikolic, and he finds the back of the net again. That cutting effort from his right to left, proving problematic for Felix Vargas to deal with. 7-1. Ball over. The distinction between that being over and just blocked out is it escaped the side of the court via the neutral zone. No way through Vargas on this occasion for Nikolic. Spain's number 4 goes for the retaliation. No way through Marko Nikolic.
Put down. Win.
Bouncing effort. Ramovic prevents the ball over. Up steps Nikola Nikolic off the body of Nicola Verdejo at 1.5 meters. Timeout called by the officials. An equipment check on Nikola Nikolic on the right of the Montenegrin goal. And he does well to recover again. It's a good save initially, but to get to your feet so quickly and prevent the ball over, well, that's a really valuable asset. Good save off the bicep of Ramovic, outstretched to his right. And Nikola Nikolic, he's done it again! And again it is that angled drive from his right to the left. It's awkward to deal with, and it's finding the space between Vargas and his teammate Juan Carlos Garcia. Change of personnel for Spain. The number 7 makes way, and it would appear the number 6, Pedro Martin, is incoming. Change of formation as well. Felix Vargas play on the right, although he's setting up to... Yeah, indeed, he is going to throw from the right as well, and it's a great shot. Absolutely lashes it home. Spain 2, Montenegro 8. So Vargas looking comfortable in his new position on the right. Pedro Martin now in the centre. And Martin makes the block with his knees, outstretched low to the right. Martin to Verdejo on his left. Verdejo down the near side. Stop is made by Marko Nikolic, given over to Nikola on the goal line. He steps right, releases down the far side of the court. Save is made, and that was a heart-in-mouth moment for Spain. Pedro Martin nearly putting it past Felix Vargas, but the number 4 gathers, and his shot is saved by Ramovic, who returns, and Ramovic's effort blocked by Vargas. Oh, quickly, too quickly off target. There's a balance between speed and precision. That balance wasn't there on that occasion. Pedro Martin down the near side, blocked out by Marko Nikolic on the near side. He gives it over to Nikola. And Nikola Nikolic bounces one. Soft target from Felix Vargas. Nikola Nikolic, it's awkward, it's up off the body of Pedro Martin, and Felix Vargas does really well to recover. Been frustrated by a few of those efforts from Nikolic, not that time. His effort strays just wide and outside of the near side post. Down the middle from Marko Nikolic. Timeout for the officials' equipment check. And Nikola Nikolic doesn't split the defence. Vargas was there to make the save, and his throw kept out at 3 meters by Marko Nikolic on the left for Montenegro. The number 2 then steps up, can't get beyond the outstretched feet of Pedro Martin, blocked out by Spain. They have it on the right with Vargas. He walks it to the centre of the goal, hands it over to Verdejo, who takes over and swaps to the left. His angled effort heads goalwards from the deflection and then strays just wide.
Aces, please. Referee, aces, please.
Timeout, equipment check. ¿Cómo va ese bote? ¿Está listo? Vale. 5 minutos.
Balón. Balón.
And we resume here with Marko Nikolic. It's whipped and it's deflected, blocked out on the near side. Pedro Martin and Felix Vargas, they're combining quite well since the change. There's a bit of a gap in the armour of the Spanish defence in this second half when Felix Vargas was defending at centre with Juan Carlos Garcia to his right. Since Vargas has moved over and Pedro Martin occupied the centre spot, they've thus far been impenetrable. Here comes Nikola Nikolic. And again, no way through. Spanish wall. Less than 4 minutes to play in this one. 6 goals separate the side. Verdejo tries to wind a powerful one up, but it ends up a little bit tame. The bounce just taking the needle out of that. Ball over prevented by Pedro Martin. Drop back to Felix. And Vargas throws down the near side. Change made for Montenegro. Minas Ramovic makes way. Milos Ranatovic incoming. Change of roles as well. Marko Nikolic is now at centre. And Milos Ranatovic on the left. And he makes a good save. Low to his left, hands outreached. And then a spinning effort. Not really troubling Felix Vargas on that occasion. Now Vargas, and his effort is deflected off the foot of Marko Nikolic, and then Nikola Nikolic has to get a hand to it to keep it away from the goal into the final 3 minutes. Spain hunting for consolations. Blocked out by Ranatovic. Number 5 on the diagonal. Verdejo is right behind it. Timeout called by Spain. Pastrani. Spain have it with Felix Vargas. He's bounced one. That was almost over the top of his teammate's head. Great positioning from Pedro Martin. Good save from Pedro Martin, and he's up quickly. And there's the block from the feet. The ball over prevented as well. Great defensive work from Marko Nikolic. Ball out from Nikola Nikolic.
Wait.
And the bouncing ball cuts in from right to left and stopped just left of centre for Montenegro. By Marko Nikolic, his effort down the middle is stopped. Out on the near side of the court. Montenegro's ball. Ranatovic, powerful effort, defended well. Here comes Nicolas Verdejo. Verdejo wide left. Diagonal attempt, and it's beyond Ranatovic, but beyond the post as well. Ranatovic off the hips of Pedro Martin, who's going to have the next attempt himself. 60 seconds left on the clock here. Ball over, Spain have it again. They trail Montenegro by 6 goals. Timeout called by Spain. 44 seconds left on the clock. Well, quite clearly, Montenegro are going to take the 3 points here. Spain will remain at the foot of the table. With 1 game left to play today to take on Finland.
The ball is stopped by Verdejo. Into the final 30 seconds we go. Diagonal ball. Oh, and it's just straight outside the post. That was really close. Frustratingly close for Spain's coach, Carlos Destrani. High ball called against Felix Vargas. So potentially the last throw of the game is going to be a penalty. It's with Ranatovic, wide left, it's diagonal, it's off the base of the post and outside. So with 7 seconds left on the clock, Spain go again. Ranatovic won't beat the clock. That's the end of the game. Spain 2, Montenegro 8. Next game up on the court, we have Russia versus Ukraine. That one starts in 15 minutes' time. Join us then for more International Espoo Goalball Cup 2021 action.